Earth was peaceful on the morning everything changed. Cities woke quietly, people began their routines, and life moved gently forward. Admiral Aaron Hawley sat at his desk, drinking coffee and watching reports of clear skies and calm seas. He enjoyed these rare moments of peace, unaware they would soon end. Suddenly, alarms blared across his office, breaking the quiet morning. Screens around the room lit up with urgent messages. Unknown ships detected approaching Earth orbit, one screen flashed in bright letters. Aaron stood quickly, setting his coffee aside, feeling his calm disappear. Within minutes, Aaron reached the command center, where teams of worried officers and technicians rushed around. Admiral, Captain Sophie Ellis approached him, concern etched deeply into her face. We've identified them as Ziller Empire vessels. They're heavily armed and not responding to our calls. Aaron nodded grimly, knowing the Ziller Empire from scattered reports. They were known across the galaxy as aggressive conquerors, demanding tribute from weaker planets or destroying them entirely. Earth had remained unnoticed until now, hidden by its distance and insignificance. Establish communications immediately, Aaron ordered. Moments later, a huge screen in the command center displayed the looming image of a Ziller flagship. Its sharp, metallic angles and massive weapons made everyone uneasy. "This is General Vorkith of the Ziller Empire," came a deep, harsh voice. The general appeared on the screen, his large, dark eyes filled with disdain. "We demand immediate tribute. Provide the resources we seek or face destruction." Aaron straightened his back, maintaining a calm exterior despite his racing heart. "General Vorkith," he replied steadily, "Earth is peaceful. We seek no conflict. Perhaps there's room for negotiation?" The general laughed coldly, the sound echoing through the command center and sending chills down everyone's spine. "Negotiation? Weak planets like yours have no place at the table. You have one Earth day to submit." The screen abruptly turned black. Silence fell over the command center for several tense seconds. Finally, Aaron spoke. "Get me Laura Bennett. We need a skilled diplomat immediately." Laura Bennett was quickly located at her office in the city center. She had years of experience dealing with difficult international disputes, but had never faced a threat of this magnitude. Within an hour, Laura stood beside Aaron in the command center, studying the limited data Earth had on the Ziller Empire. "We must talk to them face to face," Laura insisted calmly, even as tension buzzed through the room. "We must understand their true intentions and buy ourselves time." "Agreed," Aaron said, appreciating Laura's confidence and clarity. "But we must prepare for the worst as well." Under Aaron's quiet orders, Earth's hidden defense forces began activating secretly. Deep beneath the oceans and hidden in remote mountains, powerful defense systems hummed to life. Scientists Ethan Collins and Claire Hunter worked rapidly to ensure everything operated perfectly. Meanwhile, Laura prepared herself for negotiations. She took a small shuttle, accompanied by Captain Sophie Ellis, and approached the massive Ziller flagship orbiting Earth. Its presence was even more frightening up close. Dwarfing their tiny shuttle, Laura and Sophie were taken aboard the Ziller vessel, where guards led them through dimly lit corridors to a large chamber. General Vorkith awaited them, seated on a massive throne-like chair, looking down with contempt. "Welcome, humans," Vorkith sneered, leaning forward menacingly. "Have you come to surrender, or are you here to beg?" Laura took a deep breath, meeting his intimidating gaze without flinching. "General Vorkith, Earth does not seek conflict. We believe there might be other solutions." Vorkith chuckled mockingly, clearly amused by Laura's calm demeanor. "Solutions? Your species is weak-soft. You can offer us nothing but resources." "General," Laura persisted patiently, "history shows that underestimating others often leads to grave mistakes. Humans have faced challenges throughout our existence and emerged stronger. I ask you respectfully, reconsider your actions." Vorkith leaned back, his expression darkening. "Your words are meaningless, diplomat. You have until tomorrow to meet our demands." Laura nodded slightly, maintaining her composure despite feeling the weight of humanity's future on her shoulders. Very well. But remember this warning clearly. Earth may surprise you. The guards escorted Laura and Sophie back to their shuttle. As they flew back toward Earth, Sophie turned to Laura, worry evident in her voice. Do you think he took you seriously? No, Laura admitted quietly, looking out at Earth below, serene yet vulnerable. But soon, he might wish he had. Back on Earth, Aaron Hawley watched as the Zilla ship circled menacingly. The peace Earth enjoyed seemed fragile now, a thin glass, about to break. He knew Laura's warning was clear, but would it be enough? The next hours would decide the fate of their planet, a fate no one could yet imagine. Laura Bennett returned to Earth deeply troubled. As her shuttle descended through the atmosphere, she watched the planet below, still peaceful but now threatened by a powerful enemy. Beside her, Captain Sophie Ellis sat quietly, her face set in determination. They both understood the seriousness of the situation. Earth had never faced an enemy this powerful before. Upon landing, Laura immediately went to Admiral Aaron Hale's office. Aaron greeted her with a tense look, aware of the grim message she brought. General Vorkis refused our offer of peace, Laura began calmly, although her eyes showed her frustration clearly. He believes we are weak. We have until tomorrow to meet their demands. Aaron nodded slowly, absorbing the difficult news. We expected as much, he said firmly, but we're not helpless. Laura looked at him questioningly, prompting Aaron to continue. For years, Earth has secretly prepared for such a day. Few people know about it, but we have built defenses designed specifically to handle threats like the Ziller Empire. Can we really stand against them? Laura asked, her voice betraying her uncertainty. We have to, Aaron replied resolutely. Come, let me show you. He led Laura through a secure elevator deep underground into a large control center hidden far beneath the surface. Screens displayed powerful weapons, advanced fighter jets, and defensive shields far beyond anything the public imagined. Ethan Collins and Claire Hunter, the lead scientists in charge of the secret project, greeted them warmly. Ethan, a thoughtful and careful man, began explaining the new defenses. These shields can protect entire cities from orbital attacks, and our weapons are powerful enough to pierce Ziller armor. Claire added confidently, We've tested everything thoroughly. We're ready for battle. Laura felt relieved yet concerned. Do we have enough resources to hold off a sustained attack? We believe so, Ethan assured her. But it will still be challenging. Aaron turned to Laura, his face stern but hopeful. We must inform world leaders and prepare the public without causing panic. That's your area of expertise. Laura nodded. She understood the delicate balance she needed to maintain informing people without causing chaos. Soon, she was on secure calls with leaders around the globe, explaining the situation and the defenses they had in place. Initially shocked and fearful, the leaders eventually agreed to cooperate fully, trusting Laura's calm, convincing manner. Meanwhile, Captain Sophie Ellis began organizing Earth's military forces. Experienced pilots and soldiers from around the world were called to duty, quickly briefed, and assigned to critical defensive positions. Sophie visited bases personally, speaking to the troops and inspiring confidence in their ability to defend humanity. Time passed rapidly, the Zilla ships looming ominously in Earth's skies. As night fell, the world held its breath, waiting anxiously for the enemy's move. News broadcasts provided carefully crafted messages prepared by Laura, emphasizing calm and unity without revealing the full extent of the threat. Late that evening, General Vorkis's voice broke through global communication systems. His harsh words echoed in homes around the world. Humans, your time is nearly up. Surrender your resources or face complete destruction. Laura responded immediately, her voice firm yet diplomatic. General Vorkaf, Earth will not bow easily. Consider carefully before you act. History will judge your empire harshly if you choose war over peace. Vorkaf's laugh was cold and cruel. Your courage is amusing but meaningless. Prepare yourselves. As the transmission ended, Aaron and Laura exchanged grim looks. The moment of truth was upon them. Ethan and Claire double-checked all defense systems, ensuring everything functioned perfectly. "Are we truly ready?" Laura asked quietly, watching screens displaying Ziller vessels moving into attack formations. "We are," Aaron replied confidently. "We have no choice but to be." At dawn, the first Ziller ships moved aggressively toward Earth, their massive shapes visible from the ground. Earth's defense systems immediately activated, shields covering major cities with shimmering barriers of protective energy. Captain Sophie Ellis, commanding Earth's first line of defense, calmly gave the order to engage. Fighter jets streaked through the sky, firing energy weapons designed by Ethan and Claire. Explosions lit up the sky as Ziller ships, caught by surprise, were damaged or destroyed. General Vorkut watched from his flagship, stunned and furious at humanity's unexpected resistance. "They dare defy us? Destroy them!" he commanded angrily, failing to grasp the strength and determination he had unleashed. On Earth, Admiral Hawley, Laura, Ethan, and Claire stood together, watching the battle unfold. Their hearts pounded with hope and fear. Earth had warned the Ziller Empire clearly now they would demonstrate their resolve. This fight was far from over. As Earth's defense forces met the first Ziller attacks, Admiral Aaron Hawley closely monitored every move from the underground command center. Laura Bennett stood beside him, watching anxiously. Screens displayed battles raging in Earth's skies, explosions lighting the early morning clouds. "Our shields are holding," Ethan Collins reported, relief evident in his voice. Beside him, Claire Hunter quickly adjusted various controls, maintaining stability across the powerful defensive grid. In the sky above, Captain Sophie Ellis skillfully commanded the fighters. Her quick thinking and calm leadership inspired courage. In her pilots, Ziller ships, expecting easy victory, found themselves pushed back repeatedly. Earth's fighters, small and agile, danced around the large Ziller vessels, striking quickly and retreating before they could respond. General Vorkut watched from his flagship, growing angrier by the moment. Earth's resistance was unexpected and unacceptable. "Intensify the attack," he shouted, smashing a fist onto his console. More Ziller vessels moved toward Earth, firing powerful beams at the protective shields. On the surface, explosions rattled buildings as the shields absorbed massive amounts of energy. Ethan and Claire exchanged worried glances, but continued working efficiently. "Energy levels are stable for now," Claire announced, eyes glued to her screen. "But we can't hold forever." Laura turned to Admiral Hawley, determination in her voice. "We must consider another approach. If we can disrupt their command, perhaps we can end this quickly." Aaron nodded thoughtfully. "If we target Vorkut's ship directly, we might force them into confusion." Sophie could lead a strike team. Quickly, Aaron contacted Sophie. "Captain Ellis, we have a risky mission. We need to hit the Ziller flagship directly. Can you handle it?" "Without hesitation, Sophie," replied confidently. "Absolutely, Admiral." Sophie swiftly formed a specialized squadron of elite pilots. They broke from the larger battle, moving quickly toward Vorkut's massive ship. Ziller defenses reacted, sending a barrage of energy blasts toward the attacking fighters. "Stay tight and focus," Sophie instructed calmly, weaving through enemy. "Fire expertly." Her fighters stayed close, mirroring her moves precisely. As they approached, they fired targeted shots at the Ziller flagship's defenses, slowly weakening its protective layers. General Vorkut watched in disbelief as the human fighters pierced his ship's defenses. "How is this possible?" he roared. "Increase shield strength. Destroy them now." Yet the Ziller crew struggled under unexpected pressure. Their arrogance had blinded them to Earth's true capabilities. Sophie and her squadron continued the precise assault, methodically dismantling the flagship's defenses. Back on Earth, Aaron and Laura watched with tense anticipation. Ethan monitored the energy output carefully, signaling Claire when adjustments were needed. Each second felt like an eternity as Earth's fate hung in the balance. "They're breaking through," Aaron said, a rare smile appearing on his usually serious face. Hope surged through the control room as Sophie's team inflicted serious damage on the flagship. But suddenly, a second wave of Zilla reinforcements arrived, complicating the attack. More powerful ships loomed ominously, unleashing heavy firepower that threatened to overwhelm Earth's brave pilots. Sophie responded quickly, her voice steady despite the danger. "Fall back and regroup. Defensive formation." Her team obeyed immediately, pulling away just before the enemy's renewed attack struck. Frustrated but determined, Sophie spoke urgently to Admiral Hawley. "We need a distraction. Something big enough to divide their attention." Aaron turned immediately to Ethan and Claire. "Can we overload one shield segment deliberately, creating an explosion large enough to distract the Xylars without risking civilians?" Claire quickly calculated possibilities, nodding firmly. "We can manage a controlled overload near an unpopulated area. It'll create a huge flash and draw their attention." "Do it," Aaron ordered decisively. Minutes later, a massive explosion lit up the horizon, dazzling everyone watching. Zilla forces paused momentarily, confused and alarmed. Taking advantage, Sophie led her fighters back into the attack, firing relentlessly on the weakened Zilla flagship. Vorkith, unprepared for such fierce opposition, panicked as critical systems aboard his ship began failing. "Retreat!" he shouted angrily. "Pull back immediately!" Cheers erupted in Earth's command center as they watched Zilla forces retreat from their positions. Laura exhaled deeply, feeling relief flood her body. They had survived another wave. But everyone knew the battle wasn't finished. "They underestimated us," Aaron said quietly, watching the retreating Zilla ships. "But they won't make that mistake again. We must prepare for their return." Laura agreed, her voice steady and resolute. "Then we'll be ready, Admiral." Together, humanity stood defiant, determined to protect their home. The Zilla Empire had demanded tribute, believing Earth weak and easily conquered. Now they understood clearly, Earth would not surrender without a fight. The Zilla Empire ships withdrew into deeper space, and Earth momentarily celebrated its unexpected victory. But everyone knew the fight was far from over. Admiral Aaron Hawley stood silently in the control center, watching screens filled with data. The enemy ships remained just out of reach. Regrouping and repairing. Laura Bennett approached quietly, observing Aaron's tense shoulders. "What are you thinking, Admiral?" she asked softly. Aaron sighed deeply. "They'll return stronger. We must be ready." Laura nodded in agreement. "We have shown our strength. Perhaps now they'll reconsider their approach." "I doubt it," Aaron replied seriously. "General Vorkith's pride is wounded. He will strike again to restore his honor." Across Earth, the defense forces remained alert. Captain Sophie Ellis visited various bases, praising her pilots' bravery and preparing them for the next encounter. Morale was high, yet everyone understood the danger that lay ahead. Meanwhile, Ethan Collins and Claire Hunter worked tirelessly to strengthen Earth's defenses. They examined damaged equipment, repaired shield generators, and made necessary adjustments. Every hour counted as they prepared for the Zilla Empire's inevitable return. In space, General Vorkith paced angrily aboard his damaged flagship. His pride had indeed suffered greatly. His officers watched nervously, fearing his wrath. "We must crush them completely," Vorkith demanded fiercely, glaring at his crew. "No more failures." His lead strategist cautiously stepped forward. "General, Earth's defenses are stronger than anticipated. Perhaps diplomacy." "Silence!" Vorkith roared. "Diplomacy is weakness. We will reinforce and strike again." As preparations continued, Laura worked diligently, reaching out secretly to Earth's allies among nearby star systems. Some planets had also suffered at the hands of the Zilla Empire. Laura hoped their experiences might lead them to join Earth's cause. One evening, a response finally came. Representatives from several neighboring star systems agreed to meet secretly. Laura quickly organized a diplomatic conference in a remote, hidden base. Admiral Hawley accompanied Laura, understanding the importance of gaining allies. When the representatives arrived, Laura greeted each warmly, thanking them for their bravery in coming. "We face a common enemy," Laura began clearly, looking earnestly at each representative. "Together we can stand strong against the Ziller Empire." Initially hesitant, the representatives gradually warmed to Laura's sincerity and resolve. They shared their experiences with Ziller aggression, revealing deep scars and bitter memories. "The Xylars underestimate everyone," said one representative, a seasoned leader named Ilara. "But Earth has shown they can be challenged. Perhaps this is our moment to resist." With renewed determination, the representatives agreed to form an alliance with Earth. They pledged support, providing ships, resources, and intelligence. Laura felt a surge of hope as she shook hands, sealing the new partnership. Back at the command center, Ethan and Claire presented Aaron and Laura with improved defense plans. "We've strengthened our shields and enhanced weapon accuracy," Ethan explained confidently. Claire added, "We're ready, Admiral." Aaron examined their plans carefully. "Excellent work," he finally replied, genuine pride in his voice. "This might give us the edge we need." Days passed, filled with tension and anticipation. Earth's allies began arriving discreetly, positioning their forces strategically around the planet. Captain Sophie Ellis coordinated closely with their new partners, creating unified battle plans. Finally, alarms sounded once again. The Ziller fleet reappeared, more massive and intimidating than before. General Vorkith, confident in his increased strength, sent a message to Earth. "Your resistance ends now," Vorkith threatened harshly. "Submit or face complete annihilation." Aaron stood tall, calmly responding. "Earth warned you clearly, General. We will never surrender." The Ziller forces surged forward aggressively, confident in victory. However, as they neared Earth, hidden Allied ships appeared, surrounding the Ziller fleet. General Vorkith stared in shock, realizing he severely underestimated Earth's resourcefulness and determination. Sophie led her fighters courageously, coordinating flawlessly with Allied forces. Explosions lit up space as the united forces struck powerfully, pushing the Xylars back. On the flagship, General Vorkith's confidence turned to panic. "How could this happen?" he shouted, watching his forces falter. "General, retreat now!" His strategists pleaded desperately, forced to accept. Defeat once more, Vorkith reluctantly ordered a full retreat. Ziller ships turned swiftly, fleeing from Earth and its allies. A cheer erupted across the planet. Laura breathed deeply, her heart filled with relief and joy. They had defended their home again, stronger and united. Aaron watched thoughtfully. Understanding this victory meant more than survival. Earth had sent a clear, powerful message. No empire, no matter how mighty, could demand tribute from humanity without facing fierce resistance. Now, the galaxy knew Earth's strength. After their second defeat, General Vorkith and his Ziller forces retreated to the edge of the solar system, humiliated and furious. Earth celebrated, but Admiral Aaron Hawley understood that their enemy would return, even angrier and better prepared. He knew Earth must also become stronger to face whatever came next. Laura Bennett spent her days strengthening alliances with other star systems, securing more resources and intelligence. Her diplomatic skills united many planets, all committed to resisting Ziller aggression. Each day brought new meetings, new agreements, and stronger bonds between Earth and its allies. Meanwhile, Ethan Collins and Claire Hunter led teams of scientists and engineers, working around the clock to improve Earth's defenses further. They analyzed Ziller technology from damaged ships to create more powerful weapons and stronger shields. The constant activity was exhausting, but essential. Captain Sophie Ellis continued training new pilots, transforming them into skilled fighters ready for battle. Her calm and confidence inspired everyone, making them believe victory was possible. Each session in the training simulator sharpened their skills, preparing them for the inevitable next conflict. One day, Laura received a secret message from within the Ziller Empire. A high-ranking officer, disillusioned by General Vorkiv's reckless aggression, offered valuable information. Laura quickly informed Admiral Hall, sensing an important opportunity. "If we can use this information wisely," Laura explained urgently, "we might avoid more battles altogether." Aaron studied the intelligence carefully. It revealed hidden weaknesses in Ziller technology and strategic errors made by Vorkit himself. This could change everything, Aaron admitted with cautious optimism. Laura arranged a secret meeting with the Ziller informant. They met discreetly at an isolated asteroid base, where the Ziller officer named Tarek awaited nervously. He looked weary but determined. "Why betray your empire?" Laura asked gently, watching him closely. Tarek sighed deeply. "The Ziller Empire once valued strength with wisdom. Vorkis' endless aggression will destroy us all. I want to save my people." Laura nodded, respecting his honesty. "Then help us end this war." Tarek shared detailed plans, including critical points where Ziller fleets were vulnerable. With his help, Earth and its allies prepared a decisive strike, hoping to disable the Ziller forces without unnecessary bloodshed. Back on Earth, preparations moved swiftly. Admiral Hale gathered his commanders, including Captain Ellis and allies from other planets. Together, they finalized plans for a precise, coordinated attack based on Tarek's intelligence. "We strike quickly and efficiently," Aaron instructed firmly. "Our goal isn't destruction, but to end the Ziller threat decisively." The day arrived, tense with anticipation. Earth's combined forces, led by Sophie Ellis, moved silently toward the Ziller fleet's secret base. Cloaked ships positioned themselves carefully, avoiding detection until the exact moment to strike. At the command center, Aaron and Laura watched anxiously as Sophie gave the signal. Suddenly, the Allied forces struck simultaneously. Ziller ships, caught completely off guard, struggled to respond effectively. Within moments, crucial Ziller defense systems were disabled, crippling their ability to fight. General Vorkif, aboard. His command ship shouted orders furiously. But confusion spread quickly through his forces as the precise attacks targeted critical weaknesses identified by Tarek. Chaos erupted aboard Ziller vessels as they failed to mount a unified defense. "This can't be happening," Vorkit raged, seeing his forces rapidly failing. His anger turned to despair as his flagship itself became vulnerable. Sophie Ellis led the final strike, disabling the flagship without destroying it. She contacted Vorkit directly. "General, surrender peacefully, and we can end this war today." Vorkit hesitated, pride fighting desperation. Finally, seeing no other choice, he reluctantly agreed. "We surrender," he muttered bitterly. His defeated voice broadcast clearly, signaling an end to the fighting. Earth and its allies cheered, relief spreading. Quickly, Laura thanked Tarek sincerely for his bravery, knowing his actions saved countless lives. Admiral Hall breathed deeply, realizing the enormous achievement they had reached together. The Ziller Empire, under new leadership encouraged by Tarek, agreed to peace talks. Laura skillfully guided negotiations, focusing on lasting peace and cooperation instead of revenge. Gradually, mutual respect replaced hostility. Returning to Earth, Laura and Aaron reflected on their victory. It wasn't just military strength that had saved them, but unity, intelligence, and courage. Humanity had faced a powerful enemy and emerged stronger, wiser, and more united. Captain Sophie Ellis returned to Earth, greeted warmly as a hero. But she humbly insisted, "We won together, not alone." Earth had stood firm against aggression, warning clearly that it would never accept tyranny. The Ziller Empire had underestimated humanity, paying a heavy price for their arrogance. Now Earth moved forward confidently, ready to protect its freedom and the freedoms of all its allies. Peace finally returned to Earth, yet the echoes of the battle lingered in everyone's hearts. Admiral Aaron Hawley stood quietly at the window of the command center, looking at the serene skies above. He felt deep pride, but he also knew the importance of remaining prepared. Earth had proven its strength, but vigilance was still needed. Laura Bennett worked tirelessly, leading discussions with the Ziller Empire's new leaders, including Tarek. Trust slowly grew between their peoples as they discussed ways to live peacefully and benefit mutually. Laura's calm determination and wise diplomacy helped build bridges. Where before there was only fear and misunderstanding, Ethan Collins and Claire Hunter continued their research. Driven by their passion for safeguarding Earth, they studied Ziller technology closely, incorporating new ideas into Earth's defense systems. Their laboratory bustled with activity, full of eager young scientists who admired Ethan and Claire's dedication and skill. Captain Sophie Ellis trained new pilots rigorously, ensuring Earth's defense force remained strong. She became a symbol of hope and courage for many people. Each training session she led made Earth's defenders stronger and more united. Despite the newfound peace, Aaron decided Earth must host a galaxy-wide conference. Laura enthusiastically supported this plan, recognizing it as a chance to strengthen friendships and build lasting alliances. Soon, delegates from across the galaxy arrived on Earth. The conference was held in a beautiful, peaceful valley, far from past conflicts. Representatives from various planets gathered, greeted warmly by Earth's leaders. Laura addressed the assembled crowd first, her voice clear and welcoming. "We stand here today not as conquerors but as friends," Laura began. "Earth has seen war but chooses peace. Together, we can create a future built on understanding and cooperation." Her words resonated deeply among the delegates, sparking thoughtful discussions and sincere commitments to collaboration. Agreements were quickly formed, ranging from trade and scientific partnerships to shared defensive strategies against future threats. Aaron watched proudly as Earth took its place as a respected leader in the galaxy. He spoke passionately about unity and mutual respect, reminding all present of the lessons learned from the Ziller conflict. During a break, Tarek approached Aaron quietly. "Admiral Hawley," he said softly, "I never imagined such unity possible. Your people's strength and compassion have truly inspired us all." Aaron smiled warmly. "Together, we've proven that strength doesn't come from conquest, but from cooperation." Tarek nodded thoughtfully, clearly moved. The Ziller Empire can learn much from Earth. As the conference concluded successfully, Earth's new allies left feeling hopeful and inspired. The galaxy began viewing humanity not as a minor player, but as an influential and trustworthy partner. Returning to their daily lives, Ethan and Claire soon unveiled groundbreaking technologies, inspired by shared knowledge from their new allies. Earth cities benefited from enhanced energy solutions, improved healthcare, and advanced transportation systems. Sophie received a special assignment to visit allied worlds, sharing Earth's experiences and helping train their forces. Wherever she went, she strengthened friendships and inspired courage. Her travels also allowed Earth to learn valuable insights from their allies, enhancing their defenses further. Months later, Aaron and Laura stood once again in the command center, reflecting on everything that had happened. The screens displayed peaceful skies, bustling cities, and thriving communities. "We've achieved something extraordinary," Laura remarked softly, watching Earth's newfound unity and strength. Aaron agreed, his voice filled with gratitude. "It was possible because we stood firm together, never losing faith in each other." Just then, an unexpected message arrived. It came from an unknown source far beyond Earth's allies. Curious yet cautious, Aaron and Laura watched carefully as the message appeared clearly on the main screen. "Earth," the message read, "your strength and compassion have reached far. We invite you to join the greater galactic community, where peace and wisdom are highly valued. Aaron and Laura exchanged amazed glances, realizing this new invitation marked an even greater step forward for humanity. "This could be our next great adventure," Laura whispered with excitement. Aaron nodded firmly. "Indeed, it's a journey we've earned." They both knew challenges still lay ahead, but Earth now stood prepared and respected, ready to face whatever the future brought. Humanity had learned crucial lessons: never to underestimate others, always seek peace first, but stand ready to defend what mattered most. As they accepted the invitation, Aaron knew Earth's story was only beginning. Their struggles had taught them the value of courage, unity, and wisdom. Now, as respected members of the galactic community, they stood ready to embrace a future filled with endless possibilities. The invitation to join the greater galactic community filled Earth with excitement and wonder. Admiral Aaron Hawley and diplomat Laura Bennett worked diligently to prepare for this significant step. They gathered a team, including Captain Sophie Ellis, Ethan Collins, and Claire Hunter, to ensure everything was ready. Earth prepared to send its representatives aboard a newly built starship named Unity, symbolizing humanity's journey toward peace and friendship. As the launch day approached, people around the world watched with anticipation, proud of their accomplishments and hopeful about the future. On the day of departure, crowds gathered to witness Unity's first flight. Aaron stood proudly, addressing everyone gathered. "Today marks a new beginning. We join the galactic community as equals, bringing with us the lessons of peace, strength, and unity we've learned." Applause erupted, echoing across the gathering. Laura, Sophie, Ethan, and Claire stood by Aaron's side, waving to the enthusiastic crowds. Then they boarded Unity, preparing for the historic journey ahead. Inside Unity, everyone settled into their roles comfortably. Ethan and Claire monitored advanced systems carefully, ensuring everything worked perfectly. Sophie took command of navigation and communication, guiding the ship smoothly through space. Laura coordinated diplomatic plans, ready to engage thoughtfully. With the galactic community, the journey was peaceful and smooth. Unity passed planets, stars, and galaxies, each view more breathtaking than the last. Aaron marveled at the beauty around them, appreciating how far humanity had come. Finally, Unity arrived at the massive space station known as Aurora, where representatives from countless worlds gathered. Its impressive size and beauty awed everyone. On board, Sophie skillfully guided Unity to a docking area, where welcoming delegates awaited dock as the Earth team exited Unity. A diverse group of beings warmly greeted them. Laura stepped forward confidently, speaking clearly. "We come from Earth, seeking friendship, wisdom, and cooperation." A tall, elegant figure named Ambassador Illyria smiled warmly. "Welcome to Aurora. We have watched your struggles and your growth. Earth's bravery and wisdom inspire us all." Laura and Aaron felt deeply honored. Ambassador Illyria showed them around Aurora, introducing them to representatives from many worlds. Each meeting strengthened bonds of friendship, opening doors to new possibilities and mutual understanding. Ethan and Claire eagerly exchanged scientific knowledge with other experts at Aurora. They discovered exciting ideas and shared Earth's unique innovations. Each conversation enriched their understanding, promising even greater advances in technology and medicine back home. Sophie met with military leaders from various planets, exchanging experiences and learning new strategies. She found great respect from those who admired Earth's courage and ingenuity. These connections promise a safer and stronger galaxy for everyone. In private discussions, Aaron and Laura spoke with Ambassador Illyria about future collaboration. "Your unity and resilience have taught the galaxy important lessons," Illyria noted thoughtfully. "Many worlds seek your guidance in building peaceful alliances." Aaron humbly replied, "We have learned that strength lies not in domination, but in cooperation and respect. Earth would be honored to help lead the way." During their stay, Earth's representatives witnessed the signing of a historic peace treaty involving many formerly hostile worlds. Inspired by Earth's example, these planets chose dialogue over conflict, ensuring lasting peace across the region. The success at Aurora filled the Earth team with deep satisfaction. Before leaving, Laura addressed a large gathering of delegates. Our journey here has shown that true power lies in unity, compassion, and cooperation. Earth pledges to continue promoting peace and understanding throughout the galaxy. Her words resonated powerfully, receiving heartfelt applause from everyone present. With hearts full of hope, the Earth team boarded Unity for their return trip. Home. Back on Earth, their arrival sparked celebrations worldwide. Humanity proudly welcomed its new role in the galactic community. Committed to spreading peace and collaboration. Aaron, Laura, Sophie, Ethan, and Claire shared their incredible experiences, inspiring countless others. They knew this achievement was just the beginning of Earth's greater story. Humanity had not just survived, it had thrived, becoming a beacon of hope and strength in the galaxy. Years passed, filled with successful partnerships and peaceful collaborations. Earth blossomed under these alliances, growing stronger, wiser, and more united. People everywhere understood the importance of their experiences, cherishing the lessons learned. As they reflected on their journey, Aaron and Laura often shared quiet moments, grateful for their roles in shaping Earth's future. They knew the galaxy was vast, filled with unknown challenges, but humanity was ready, facing the future with courage, wisdom, and unity. Earth's story became legendary across the stars, a tale of a small planet that stood against oppression, embraced peace, and united worlds. Humanity had truly found its place, respected and admired, forever remembered as a shining example of strength and compassion.